My experience with the Plain Local School District has been a very wonderful experience. All my children went through the Plain Local Schools, and I have two of them in college right now, and they are doing really wonderfully well. And this is just a reflection of the kind of base that they got while they were going through Plain Local.
As a family, we have a lot at stake here. The fact that we do have two children in the school system. One is going to be leaving here as of next year. She is a senior, and I could just kind of feel like, well, we'll be washing our hands of that, and it really won't apply to us anymore. But I still do have another child that's in the school system, and she's a sophomore. Both of them are heavily involved in the arts, and we have been so happy that Plain Local, they stress that in their curriculum.
Plain Local, and especially Glen Oak High School, has enabled me to do a great and wide variety of extracurriculars, and has allowed me to reach out into the community. NHS, Student Council, Speech and Debate, newspaper, all these things have become really big parts of my high school career. And then through these activities, I've been able to accomplish things in the community and help the community, service projects, and it's really come to define who I am as a person.
It's not just about what's happening in the classroom, it's about providing a balanced experience for students, whether it be athletic programs or drama. Big fan of the drama programs, the arts, and I think that that's key to providing a balanced education for the students. And if you start making cuts in areas, and I think that the arts and athletics, those are things that tend to get cut, and then I think that that's detrimental to the students.
My wife and I help Brian Kiefer and Mary Meese with the choir department. And we've seen, just in this year, because of pay to play, we've seen a drastic drop in how many kids are being able to participate in the choir department. I think they're at about 100 less than what they've been in the past. And my youngest daughter, which is now a sophomore, I do see that there might be some things we might need to consider as time goes on as to what we're going to be able to afford for her to participate in, what's going to be offered to her that has been offered in the past. It's not going to be available here in the future.
We decided as a student body to get together, to come together and dedicate ourselves to something that has been so important to us over the past several years, because it's our programs that are going to get cut. It's our programs that are going to be taking a hit, that have taken a hit because of pay to participate.
I think the effects on the kids today are huge, with the worries that they have to be concerned about. What's my future going to hold? What am I going to be able to participate in? Education-wise, am I going to be up to where I need to be in order to make it through college, or to be able to participate in different classes and courses? No, I did not have to worry about those when I was a kid. I knew that everything was taken care of. I didn't know why or how or anything like that, but those were not concerns of mine. I know that my parents paid the taxes that needed to be paid. My grandparents paid the taxes, and it kept on going down the line as far back as the system has been into play.
If this country is going to remain competitive, we must invest in our school systems. I'm a firm believer in the school systems, and in fact, I tell my children the easiest path to success is education. I mean, you just can't beat it. Make sure you get the education, and as we continue to age, we need to understand that we need the next generation to be well educated and to be able to support us when we get into retirement. So I'm a fan of the school systems, and there are no two ways about that.
I want to come back to a community that places a great emphasis and focus on high quality of education, because that really is the most important thing, is for children to be able to develop into the next leaders.
At some point, we've got to pay for the education for our kids. We're right. The people in Columbus are not doing their job to bring our school financing into conformity with the Constitution. But the problem is, our kids are growing up, they have one shot at it, and they've got to be educated.
You hear so many things, you read so many things, you may be sitting beside the fellow at the diner or talking to your neighbor across the fence, and they have an opinion. And everybody's allowed to have an opinion. Opinion is free, but an opinion is not always the facts. And so if there's anything that I could stress for people to take time with this levy, that would be to investigate and get the facts. Don't just listen to your neighbor. Don't just listen to the person at the grocery store. Get the facts.
It makes our neighborhood a stronger neighborhood. It says a lot about our neighborhood when that levy goes through. It says that, it makes us look good. It says to others around us, those people are serious about their children. They really want their children to have an education.
It's not just about me and my little family. It's about what's good for our community. And I believe that a strong school system is very important to a community. And I believe that all the groundwork is there for Plain Local. And if we don't do something at this point to help them operate better, then it's going to become a bigger problem for us later.
I think as soon as they hear how much of a necessity this operating levy is, then they'll see the other side of the story and then maybe consider changing their vote.
I want everyone to get out there and vote because I want to see our children go well prepared, whether they're going to college or whether they're going right into the workforce. I want them well prepared, and they can say that I was prepared because I went to Plain Local schools, and they prepare us well.
Please, please understand the issues at stake. Understand the risks that we run if we let these schools run down. Sometimes people do not have the foresight to forecast or see the damage that's going to cause. For every mistake that we make today is going to take us twice the effort to correct it. So I really think they need to take a step back, understand what's at stake, what we're going to lose if we don't support the school systems, what our children will lose, where the future of America will be without a good educational system.
In a perfect world, we'd have everything we want. We don't have a perfect world. And my kids need educating. Your kids need educating. Let's do it.